If you're driving, please remember to use your car's Bluetooth speaker while listening to the AM Drive. Sports talk is not worth your safety or the safety of others.
Grab your popcorn and sit back.
Jump the gun. Oh, no, give me more than that. Okay, go this way. That was dumb. We are not.
How could I tell you when nobody wants to? You'll fade the words I will choke.
Happy Monday to everyone in the sports universe. It is July the 18th, 2022. This is the AM Drive on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. And good morning. For Aaron Crouch, I am Michael Carvelis saying hello to everyone out there. To support our show in the easiest way possible, go to amdrive.online and buy our merchandise. You get awesome hoodies, great mugs, tumblers, t-shirts. We got it all. Drink and wear our faces to support the show. amdrive.online. I want to get right into this because this is pretty interesting. Okay. I'm 25 years old. I will be honest, I do not make a lot of money per hour at my regular job. Obviously, this is not that. I understand that sports athletes get paid because of the entertainment value that they provide, but this right here is just selfish. 23-year-old Juan Soto has turned down a 15-year, $440 million contract from the Washington Nationals. I can't even, well, I don't even know what to say about this. Oh, that's it. See you guys next segment. I don't know what to say. This is crazy. I read up on it a little bit, and apparently he has said before that he's tired of losing. I don't know, man. As much as I bashed on Damian Lillard, this right here, this number right here might convince me to change my mind on that. That just does not make any sense. And I'm trying not to be flabbergasted by this whole number. I understand it once you even it out, it's like $30 million a year. But at 23 years old, like, what are you trying to do here? Like, maybe he understands that inflation is a big deal, and maybe he's just that smart. I know Mike Rizzo, I believe the GM of the Nationals, said a couple of months ago, we made it clear to him and his agent that we're not trading him. If he ain't taking this money, I don't even know why he would play. Now, I know he's going to be in the home run derby, which is pretty cool for a 23-year-old who made a second straight All-Star game as we head into the All-Star break here for baseball. But guys, I am speechless as to why a modern-day athlete would turn down these kind of dollars. For perspective, the team originally offered him $390 million during the lockouts. They've upped it by $50 million. Like, if his whole thing is that he's worth more than that, I don't know what to tell him. I don't know who's in this guy's ear hole telling him to reject this, but that better be one dang good agent, man. That better be one good agent. Because I flash back to Freddie Freeman and his agent Casey Close with that stupid name. So Casey Close got Freddie Freeman less money when he went to the Dodgers. Like, the Braves ended up actually offering him a bigger deal. And he could have stayed with the team. Juan Soto's agent better hope that this right here is not that kind of thing. And I believe the ESPN article I was reading was pretty much saying, you know, that these guys, that no other teams can offer him that kind of money. So is he willing to take less than that? Which I am personally off. I actually I commend him if that's the case, but God, woo! That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money for Juan Soto to be turning down. And I hate that all I did was laugh and be amazed by that kind of money. But that's pretty much all I got on that. I don't know what else to say. Like, what is there to say about this besides the hope that he wants to win and he'll take a little bit less money? But that's a lot of money to just say, no, I'm good. Like, how long does a person think about this? Like, I understand that their lives are not my life. I understand that, like, when you're an athlete of that caliber, obviously that's a lot easier to do to turn down that kind of money. But it's still $440 million. That's okay. MLB Draft happened, and Jackson Holliday went first to the Baltimore Orioles. And let's be fair, if I know the modern athlete at all, I'm not saying Jackson Holliday would do this, but let's just hope he stays for longer than an offseason because the Orioles are terrible. Like, even the Seattle Mariners have won 14 games in a row heading into the All-Star break. Like, the Seattle Mariners, man. You know, Jackson Holliday going to the Orioles, and the Orioles got GM, I believe, was saying that there was like 5 guys you could have taken at number 1. Interesting. Another big thing was Kumar Rocker, which is a great name for a pitcher, went 3rd to the Texas Rangers. Apparently, he was good. He went 10th last year to the Knicks. The Knicks, same thing. The Mets. Let me lie. The Mets have gained a little bit more respectability in the last couple months. But the New York Mets apparently did not want him because of his medical somehow. So the Rangers are quoted as saying, "We understand the only issue here is medical. He's a great talent. And from everybody you talk to, he's a winner." End quote. So it seems like the Rangers like this guy a lot. His fastball reached 98 miles an hour, which is pretty stinking good if you ask a lot of people. So, yeah, shout out to Kumar Rocker going 3rd to the Rangers. Rangers are on a bad team. Rangers haven't been good in a while, but it seems like they're trying to get back. I don't know much about baseball. I haven't kept up with as much as I have with the top half of the league. But no, shout out to the Rangers for getting their guy. And shout out Jackson Holliday, number 1. How about Drew Jones? As a Braves homer here in Georgia, Andrew Jones' son going number 2 was pretty cool. So there you go. You can tell I don't talk baseball much. I try to. I wish Aaron was here. Aaron will be back hopefully in a month or less. Hopefully less, Aaron, please. No. Hey, that's it for now. When I come back, I'm talking the Drew League, including the no-show that was Uncle Drew. If you know the movie, you know where I'm going next. We're right back to the AM Drive on Twitter, YouTube, and Mark Zuckerberg. The AM Drive with Mike and Aaron might be the best morning show ever. If you love the show, shop the merchandise. For $26 hoodies, $16 shirts, even $13 mugs. High quality swag for cheap because Mike and Aaron love the fans. The best morning show, the lowest price merch at amdrive.online.
This is Popple, the next generation business card. With just a tap, your Popple instantly shares your digital business card to both iPhone and Android devices. The best part? The other person doesn't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. To pop your info, tap your Popple to the top of an iPhone, the center of an Android, or just scan your in-app QR code. And just like that, all your info is saved to their phone. More connections, more leads, more sales. That's Popple. Download our free app and get your Popple today.
Aren't you the Vice Golf guy?
Yeah. You want an autograph?
Yeah. Actually, I was just wondering if the balls are any good.
The balls are amazing. You look like a Pro Plus guy.
I thought you'd never ask. It's actually better than my old ball.
And it's half the price.
Top performing golf ball, half the price. It's almost stealing.
Quit searching the globe and get your high-performing golf balls at vicegolf.com.
Fanatics.com, the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear. from all the leagues, teams, and players you love. Shop now and get today's special offer. Fanatics.com, officially licensed everything.
Welcome back to AM Drive here. I hope you're enjoying your Monday. I hope you can enjoy your Monday. I know I decided to take up some extra hours at work tonight at about 9 o'clock Eastern time, so I'll be sleeping for most of the day today. But I don't even know why I said that to you guys. Like, who cares? Like, seriously. We are presented by Fanatics. If you want to buy your favorite player's jersey from your favorite team, and with doing deals, including 65% off site-wide, you've got to go to MikeandAaronDrive.com and click the F. That's right, click the Fanatics logo. When you click the Fanatics logo on our link tree, the entire store is open to your disposal and at your experience. I swear to God, if this thing is freezing, I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyways, so go to MikeandAaronDrive.com, click the Fanatics logo. I'm pre-recording this show because our Wi-Fi, I'm gonna gun down the next person that comes here and tries to fix it because it's not working. That was awful. But no, go to MikeandAaronDrive.com, click the Fanatics logo. I'm tired of reading that ad. I gotta get into this before it craps its pants. God, it is so frustrating doing a show knowing that you might go offline. I'm so sorry, man. This is so frustrating. Anyways, Drew League LeBron James. Woo! Did you hear that about over the weekend? I know I didn't do a best and worst of the weekend, but I'll be honest here. LeBron James was invited to the Drew League in California by California native DeMar DeRozan, and LeBron dropped 42. I don't want to call them scrubs, man. I know LeBron James, in my opinion, is the greatest basketball player of all time. But man, this guy, now he went, I think, like 3 of 12 or 2 of 13 from 3-point. Not good. But this guy's like 36 or 37 years old. Is still so good. He can go in and drop a 40 piece. Like when this news first came out, to him and Kyrie, who I'll assassinate, I'm kidding, who I'll get to later. When him and Kyrie were announced as to be going to the Drew League, I was like, if LeBron drops a 40 piece, I'm supremely confident he can average another 25, 30-point year. Like, I was like, okay, there's no way he's going to do that, right? He goes in there. His three-pointer's not falling. Have you seen the highlight reels? Have we seen the highlight reels? I wish I had the authority to play them here. But let me tell you, slam dunk after slam dunk after slam dunk after offensive rebound. Wow. This dude, now he told ESPN or whoever at halftime, I was aired on the cap. What the heck is the caffeine app, first of all? Phone telling me what I shouldn't drink once again. I'm fat. But they told him, they're like, how do you feel? He's 100% healthy. Oh! Well, Lee, you better watch out. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you better find a new argument as to why you're the greatest player ever. Because that scoring record is not going to cut it anymore, pal. LeBron might pass you pretty easily. So that's that. As for this bigger picture, we had to do it here. I had to channel my inner ESPN here, and I had to talk about it. Where was Anthony Davis? Now, I'll get to Russell Westbrook in a second because that's a bigger deal going on here. I don't know if it's because DeRozan just didn't invite him, but LeBron James has not played in the Drew League in 11 years. The man just averaged 30 a game in the NBA. In the NBA, a 36-year-old averaged 30 a game. That happened. Guys, this was a clear message to his team and to his haters. This is what this is. This man, yeah, he loves the game. Fantastic. AD, I don't think loves basketball anymore. And I could preface my comments by saying, oh, well, I'm not going to say it. And no, I think it's true. There's, unfortunately, the modern person, the modern athlete who grew up on social media like Anthony Davis did. It's money, win a ring, peace. That's why that Juan Soto news shocked me so much. Like, no athlete turns down that money. You offer an NBA player that money, just ask Damian Lillard, yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah. Bradley Beal will test free agency for the simple fact of going back to get more money than he would have done if he just re-signed. It's insane. So LeBron knows that. And yet LeBron still wants to have a desire. He still has a desire to win. It's one thing to love basketball. It's another thing to love it so much you still want to be the champion. And I'm sorry, AD's always had injury issues. After you're with LeBron James and you still have injury issues even after winning a championship, you're the A, fragile in general, or B, you've done copped out. And I think it's the latter. I'm of the mindset that while some people are, like, people always say somebody's accident prone. That's such a load of crap. Like, my stepfather, my dad, my father is accident prone. Like, you would not believe the stuff like Sting fell on top of a chainsaw that when he was in a tree. Like, this dude cannot stay out of his own way. But it is not because he is just accident prone and that happens to him. Baloney. That's not true. He's careless. Like, Anthony Davis does not have cancer. AD does not have diabetes. AD is a big dude who refuses to condition his body. Just because you're a premier athlete does not mean you can drink Mountain Dew and eat Doritos in the offseason, Zion Williamson and AD. Well, let's be real about this. Derrick Rose, the reason he had a knee injury was not because he just was subject to it. It's because he was reckless, man. I love Derrick Rose. I will support Derrick Rose to the day I die. He's still playing at a good level. But this notion that, his knees gave out is simply not true. And I would challenge any doctor who says that. Because I believe there's a reason LeBron James and Michael Jordan can sustain long levels of playing. There's a reason why Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can score all those points by doing one shot his entire career and not have gigantic injuries that end his career early before we learned about medicine. Guys, some people just don't care as much. And that's Anthony Davis. And that's why he was not playing in the Drew League. You mean to tell me that DeMar DeRozan only wanted LeBron? Oh, don't bring AD. I guarantee you LeBron would have asked AD if he knew AD wanted to come. Anthony Davis doesn't want to come. He's got paid. He's got his ring. Congrats. I would rather, and this is going to be a stupid take, I know, for a lot of people, but wrap this around your thick minds, okay? I would rather have Russell Westbrook on my team than Anthony Davis. And it sounds stupid, but it goes back. Well, how about Goran Dragic? You want to tell us something cool that happened this weekend? Goran Dragic tells a Slovenian newspaper like late last week or this weekend that Katie and Kyrie were more about themselves. Now, everybody in their sister's white mother and their sister's white uncle, everybody said the Nets were by far the best team, the best three players ever assembled. There was not, like, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron. Like, Bosh is your third option. Come on. That was not, no. Bosh was great in Toronto, but Chris Bosh was not James Harden or Kyrie as a third option. Come on, man. But there's something to be said about the NBA game with chemistry and desire. And that's why the Michael Jordan debate gets so out of line, because he was such a killer. So they start to psychoanalyze things. To an extent, you can be a psychologist when discussing NBA. Because Anthony Davis right now does not want to play basketball as much as Russell Westbrook does. Like, who cares about Russell's efficiency? If I know going into the season, Anthony Davis will miss 20 or more games and will screw up our team and our chemistry, I don't want him on the team. I would trade him for Kevin Durant. Yes, I would. If the Nets are dumb enough to give up Kevin Durant for AD and some prospects and a pick, more power to him, man. He might be the most talented player you can get right now that a team is willing to give up. I'm telling you right now, Russell Westbrook is better for your team than AD is. It's things like this, like LeBron going to the Drew League, that makes you wonder. Now, I will put it this way. There's a reason Russell Westbrook did not play. And I wonder, my initial thoughts were, where's AD and Russ? Here's what happened to Westbrook, and this is huge because I think it's gonna go under the rug for most people, or for most media sites. Russell Westbrook and his agent have parted ways based on irreconcilable differences. Let me make sure I got that word right. I'm going to read you guys what Russ's agent said. And by the way, this is not your normal agent. This guy has been with Russ for 15 years. Yes, this is his agent that was with him out of UCLA. Got him drafted, got him traded a couple times, got him re-signed to max contracts. This agent did that. The agent apparently said, like he was just saying, what is that? My belief is that this type of transaction only serves to diminish, like they want the Lakers to, like, people want the Lakers to buy out Russ, basically. This guy says, my belief is that this type of transaction only serves to diminish Russell's value, and his best option is to stay with the Lakers, embrace the starting role, and embrace the support that Darvin Ham publicly offered, the new head coach. Russell is a first ballot Hall of Famer player and will prove that again before he is retired. As much as Russ wanted to go to the Lakers, as much as I have defended Russell Westbrook, I now believe Russell Westbrook does not want to be a Laker. Unfortunately, irreconcilable differences exist as to his best pathway forward. Now, before that final sentence in this thing where he says, "I wish Russell was feeling the very best," listen to how this thing wraps up. My belief, this is the agent, is that this diminishes Russell's value, and his best option is to stay with the Lakers, embrace the starting role and support that Darvin Ham offered. Unfortunately, irreconcilable differences exist as to his best pathway forward, and we are no longer working together. Russell Westbrook looks like he'll be bought out. My guess is that Kyrie Irving comes to the Lakers to join AD and LeBron. And oh my God, there's one guy who was able to get. I mean, when you look at what Kyrie has done now, like social wise, and how much, like even I have like crucified Kyrie on this show. But Kyrie Irving did not just win a title with LeBron. He came back from 3-1 with LeBron. Like, when things were falling apart, LeBron James found a way to get Kyrie, like, still help Kyrie overcome that. And this is the emotional, philosophical diva that Kyrie is, and they did that. Much as I just said, I would say Russell Westbrook over Anthony Davis. That's just me speaking like from a team perspective. But from the Lakers' perspective, Kyrie, AD, and LeBron, I would put all my money in the bank right now on them winning a championship next year. But, you didn't think I could get out of that easily, did you, Kyrie? Huh? You didn't think, did you really think that Kyrie Irving like you have been with Kyrie Irving, and you're like, oh, I might actually, no, I'm not changing my tune. Because check this out. The headline from the Drew League was at first LeBron scored 42. But the game before that, Kyrie was supposed to play. In fact, the Drew League commissioner, now, I don't know what that's worth. I'm not diminishing what this guy's credibility is. But I also wonder if that's like the McDonald's, second in command. Like, I'm just being honest. But the Drew League commissioner was shocked because Kyrie did not play at all. Oh, my God. I don't care what sources. Sometimes they're wrong. Like, ask Adam Schefter. Like, some sources just suck. The Drew League commissioner thought Kyrie was going to play. And Kyrie lied. If I'm LeBron James, I tell the Lakers, man, I just went to the Drew League, and Kyrie, even though they weren't playing on the same team, Kyrie was at the same building and did not show up, man. Oh, my God. You cannot write history worse than what Kyrie Irving does to himself, man. This is like the equivalent of what, what's that dude's name in the NFL? This is the equivalent of that dude from the Browns who always got popped for drugs. Josh something. Oh, that's not Josh. What was this guy's name? Josh Gordon. Like, no, there's been very few career suicides in sports that, like, literally every single thing they did was because of themselves. It goes Josh Gordon. I'm not talking about criminal stuff. Like, to me, smoking weed and whatever Josh Gordon does, I get it. I'm not gonna throw Henry Ruggs and Aaron Hernandez into this situation, but I'm just saying, Kyrie and Josh Gordon, in terms of career suicide, of how dumb they are, it's really something special, man. It is something very special up here when you can throw away your value like Kyrie Irving has, and like Josh, like just comparing the two. Oh my God. Oh man. He didn't show up. How do you tell a commissioner, I'll be there? I'll be there. And you're advertising this stuff. People are downloading the caffeine app. Probably because, I know it's for LeBron, but it was because of Kyrie as well. They're watching. And now the Drew League commissioner looks like a liar. That is just horrible. Kyrie, man. I can only laugh at this point, dude. I can only laugh at this point. Wow. Follow AM Drive and AM Drive TV on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. TikTok's been lit recently. Tomorrow is Top 5 Tuesday. I'm going to do top 5 career suicides. Not like career suicides in like, like I said, like criminal weird stuff, but it's in like the just top 5 career, just they had it in their control and said, nah, I'm good. I think that's a good one. Johnny Manziel's a good one. Oh, I also have top 5 baseball teams going to the All-Star break, so that'll be fun too. Oh, my Lord. Enjoy your week, guys. We have more to get to tomorrow. It's been a fun show. From Juan Soto declining that much money to Kyrie doing that, that's just unreal. Unrealistic, man. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Drive safe.